Tonight with new developments in the war between Israel and Hamas. Thanks for joining us. I'm David Molko. It is now 9 in the morning on Saturday in Gaza, where tens of thousands of people continue to flee to the southern half of the territory after a warning from Israel to get out of harm's way. Catherine Cook is in the newsroom with the very latest. Catherine.
David, this is part of Israel's massive response to last weekend's terror attack by Hamas that left more than 1,300 people in Israel dead. Meanwhile, the death toll in Gaza continues to grow. So far, more than 1,900 people have been killed in Gaza. That includes 70 people in a convoy hit by Israeli airstrikes as they followed orders to evacuate. Some 200 others were injured and wound up in this hospital in northern Gaza. Here, medical workers say they will not evacuate. NBC reports that most of the 1.1 million people told to leave northern Gaza have not left. Many are refugees from previous wars, they say, who don't want to be made refugees again. And many say they have nowhere to go. That includes Salma Sharab, a 22-year-old dental student who lives in Gaza City. She's been keeping this video journal.
Every time I close my eye, I either hear a bomb or see a light or hear a noise or hear a scream or hear a neighbor evacuating. So I'm like, should I evacuate now or should I just wait for my death in my own house?
Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine!
Meanwhile, in Portland, dozens of people gathered downtown for a pro-Palestine rally Friday. They waved flags and called for awareness about the long-standing conflict in the Middle East. Many want to put this week's events into the context of the Palestinians' decades-long struggle for their own state.
This is just unbelievable.
What about the attack by Hamas earlier this week?
They're trying to get their people out from under apartheid. They want the world to notice.
Not everyone who supports a Palestinian state agrees with that sentiment. Many others have condemned the attacks on Israeli civilians. As for Israel's continued response, the timeline of a ground offense is uncertain. A continuation of responses to last week's deadly terror attack by Hamas, which left more than 1,300 people in Israel dead. In an unusual address on the Jewish Sabbath, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu appeared on television to say the country's forces were preparing for another attack in Gaza and, quote, "Our enemies have only started paying the price." And as Palestinians travel to southern Gaza, another crisis is brewing: the inability to get supplies in. With all the crossings into Gaza currently closed, aid workers say a humanitarian corridor must be opened to get food, water, and medicine to millions who need it. David.
Catherine Cook with the update tonight. Thank you, Catherine.